You have a lot of fans, Aprilynne. I have a feeling that maybe you've had a particularly memorable encounter with one of your fans that just might stay with you for the rest of your sort of life in that way. Would you share a story about, an encounter with one of your fans for us?
Well, I hope that this is not too much of a downer because it was really, really touching to me, but it is sad. Right after Destined came out, which is the final book of the Wing series, and this was 2 years ago, I went to a signing at a Barnes & Noble in Provo, I believe, and I had a woman come up to me, and she was like, I did not pick up any of your books until just 6 months ago. She says, but right after I started Wings, her 6-year-old daughter passed away. And she said that whenever it just got to be too much and too overwhelming, she would just retreat and pick up my books and read for an hour and just go to another world where all of her heartbreak didn't exist. And she got through the first 3 books in about 3 months, and she says that that is what got her through that summer right after her daughter died. And of course, as a mother, I can't imagine anything worse. And really, I feel like that is the reason why I write, is because books can be so transporting, whether it's, from one happy place to another or one terrible place to a good place. It's a mini vacation from whatever life is handing you. In this case, something quite extreme. But I was so touched that it happened to be my books. I don't know that there was anything particular about my books, or just that it was what she was reading at the moment that she needed. But I was very, very touched by that.
That is an amazing story right there, especially since you spend so much time in the privacy of your own world, sort of wondering, am I ever going to reach anybody? Is this ever going to be meaningful, fulfilling, and things like that? And then you hear the story of sort of, almost the ultimate tragedy, and you being that sense of relief. That's really, really, kudos to you. That's fantastic. Aprilynne, I would like to thank you so much for sort of coming on today's show. My name is Alan Sitomer. This is Aprilynne Pike. I encourage you to go check out her stuff, visit her website, follow her on Twitter. We are all about giving the love up for our guest today, Aprilynne Pike. Thank you guys very much for joining us today. Sayonara.